Hello, 안녕하세요, allo, bonjour, hola. I think already everybody understands me in Belgium, isn't it? How are you guys? I'm Javier from Korean Cultural Center. Today, the video that I was preparing for our channel is a little bit more special. As maybe some of you know, I was living in Korea and I'm working now in Korean Cultural Center Brussels. I know that you love Korean culture, I know that you wanna go to Korea, but will you go before know the most important points and the truth about how is living in Korea for a person from Europe? Let's check it. First impression, you're gonna arrive in Korea and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, Korea, my dream, super cool. And suddenly when you are leaving the airport, it's like the climate doesn't love you and you feel super sticky. But you will get used to. So when you arrive, I always give the advice that you should know at least a little bit of Korean. So you know what happens when you are in Korea and you are like, yeah, like walking and you are, okay, I wanna know how much is this, and you're like, 안녕하세요, 이거 얼마예요? Just super foreigners saying like, hello, 안녕하세요. And you know what is the reaction of every Korean? 한국말 잘하시네요. 한국말 잘하시네요. They are like, wow, they speak so good Korean, but you literally just say hello. But that's so cute actually from them. Yeah, I don't know if they are too much motivating about us. And if you speak Korean, they feel so warm, they feel so good, and they always telling you how well you speak Korean. And honestly, it's gonna be a lie, but they are not lying. It's more like they feel so proud that at least you can say some words in their language, and that's pretty cute. Maybe you wanna go to Korea to study before work, and honestly, it's my personal recommendation. What I did, I was studying in a university, and you know, there are some differences. It's not the same when you join in a class that is full of foreigners, full of people of different parts of the world. Even there are some Koreans, but it's a class when English is the first language. That class are pretty chill, a little bit, you know, this high school musical vibe. You can have a lot of friends from different countries, it's super funny, blah blah blah. Yeah, we are super international, yeah. But no, when you are in a Korean class. When you are in Korean class, I had many to say about it. First, the shock of them. For me, my personal experience was I was walking in an international economics class, and I was the only one of almost 100 students who was saying Korean. People was like, look at me all the time. Sometimes I felt a little bit scared of it, like, okay, why they are looking at me so much, but it's normal. I mean,
you are the only one who is like super different in that class.
But that's pretty funny. We have something that everybody knows, but how hard it is.
The Korean system.
In this video, I'm here for being honest. You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry. You're gonna be in a Korean class with a level of Korean, like, you know, this hard level of the study, a lot of memorize a lot of documents, memorize a lot of books, and in Korean. Of course you're gonna cry. Okay. I mean, I did it. I passed the exams. Everyone was super helpful to me, and my professor was super nice and understand me all the time that for me international economics in Korean wasn't easy at all. Let's move to friends and they. A lot of people is like, okay, I wanna go to Korea, but I'm pretty scared that I don't make many friends, I don't know all the language, they are shy. Give them soju. No more shy Korean friends when they are drinking. When you don't know much about Korean people, you don't know how to make friends. If you don't like to drink alcohol, or you cannot, sorry, but that's gonna be a little bit complicated. But I always recommend that you can go to some hobbies and to some clubs in Korean universities and Korea in general. There are a lot of clubs that you can join and learn new activities, and they are super friendly usually. When you share something with a Korean person, you can be their friend. Updates, a lot of people, I mean, I think like there are so many videos on YouTube telling, especially girls or just people who like boys, Korean boys, like how careful you must be.
You know what else is big?
That we are living in Korea, that doesn't mean that there are no sexism or any type of discrimination. In any country of the world, there are no equal situation between men and women. Korean people, as every person of the world, they are human beings. Come on, they are normal people. Sometimes, depending on the attitude, the personality, the way that they were rising, of course, can change a lot. But at the end, when you are thinking about meeting somebody, about dating somebody, don't think of them like, oh, I'm dating this Korean person. No, you are dating a person. It's important. If this person makes something toxic, don't say, oh, it's a little bit toxic, but it's normal because it's Korean. No, it's just toxic. Don't think too much about the cultural stuff. Think more about they are human beings. They want the same that you want. If you want something for fun, and you know what I mean, there are people like that. If you want something more stable, there are people like that. If you like each other, let's go. If you don't like, goodbye. That's enough. Be conscious. Don't chase your mind. Don't change your standard just because it's somebody from other country. There are a million people on the world that you can meet. Don't worry about it. Maybe you think that in Korea everybody know K-pop. When you're walking on the street you can listen all the time K-pop. But you know what? You're right. Everything is full of K-pop, merchandising, music, and meeting an idol is not so easy. You are not gonna meet BTS. You can meet their friends. You can meet their families. You can meet somebody who know them. And I am talking not just about BTS. When I was living in Korea, I was pretty surprised. Like some days I just was meeting people, new friends of my own university, and they were like, yeah, my brother is the best friend of one of the members of 17. Another close friend who was studying with me, she was kind of close with some members of Oh My Girl because she was working before with them. And I even know some people in trainees of some big company. And I wasn't a person that was looking for idols, not at all. I was sometimes just, you are just clubbing and you are in some places and suddenly you see idols. We know how hard are Korean beauty standards. It's so beautiful, so pure, but it's something that we cannot react. Let's be honest, it's made by them for them and they cannot react to it. So please be careful. When I was living in Korea and before living in Korea, I was thinking, okay, the beauty standard of Korea, you have to be more pale, you have to be more cute style. So I was hesitating as a Spanish man, like, oh, I don't look enough cute for them. So what about whitening my skin? What about lose weight when I was already slim? And guys, that wasn't a good decision. And why I'm making this, when I'm being honest about my own situation, because as I told you, beauty standard of Korea is amazing, but it's not realistic, okay? My personal recommendation is when you're in Korea, just enjoy, but remember who you are. Remember where you're from. That's really important. Don't lose your root, because that's just gonna make you feel like you don't have any background. And that's super sad at some point. Amazing culture. It's such an amazing country that you're gonna develop a lot of new skills of yourself. You're gonna get more mature. So it's an experience that I feel like give you more positive things than negatives. Korea is a country that has a lot to experiment and there's a lot to discover. But remember, the most important is that you being comfortable. Don't lose yourself and you are gonna have the best experience in Korea. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. And remember, if you have more questions and you wanna know more about what is living in Korea or what kind of amazing and beautiful things you can discover, just follow Korean Cultural Center Brussels on Instagram and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. 감사합니다. Bye.